If you are a new parent or a parent that's been in the game for a while and your shoulders feel tight, sore, and achy, you are not doing anything wrong. Put it this way: holding your newborn puts your shoulder in the same position over and over and over. And what's that? Rounded shoulders, elbows tucked in, neck down to the side. But there are some solutions. A few simple habits and exercises can help protect your shoulder and keep your shoulders feeling fantastic while you are caring for your child. In this video here, I'm going to show you exactly what I do to keep my shoulders healthy, especially now that we have a 2-month-old little man, and what I typically recommend parents do at home every single day to help protect their shoulders. Let's go. Hey, my name is Shegun, and I work with people. My jobs are to help people decrease pain, improve mobility, and remain active. This video here is specifically for moms and dads who want to enjoy holding their babies without shoulder pain getting in the way. But my fault. Grandmas, grandpops, aunts and uncles, hey, they gotta help out too. They gotta show love, right? It takes a village to raise a little one. So if they are also dealing with some shoulder issues, holding the baby, then this video is for them as well. So we'll cover posture tips, simple stretches, and strength exercises that can be done at home with minimal amounts of time needed to get it done. So here's why shoulder pain sneaks up so quickly while we are caring for our little one. We are often holding that weight in front of our bodies. You know, the baby weighs some, right? And so we are holding that weight in front of our body. We are rounding our shoulders forward. We are also tensing our arms to help support our baby. And then we are often looking down to the side with our heads leaning forward. Now, over time, this tightens the chest muscles, overstretches the back of the shoulder, and weakens the muscles that help support the shoulder. Now check this out, y'all. The solution is very simple. We stretch what's tight and make strong what's weak so that we can protect our shoulders and prevent that pain from creeping up while we are caring for our little babies. Let's get into exercise number 1.
Okay, let's start with the pec stretch. This is basically your chest muscle. This one is huge for our new parents. When you're holding your baby, feeding, rocking, or carrying them around the house, your arms are almost always in front of your body. Over time, that causes the chest muscles to get short and tight. And when your chest gets tight, it pulls your shoulders forward, which puts extra strain on the front of your shoulder joint and forces the back of your shoulder and upper back muscles to work over time. That's where a lot of that dull, achy shoulder pain comes from. So for the stretch here, place your hand on the wall or doorway, keep your arm slightly below the shoulder height, and gently turn your body away. You should feel a stretch across the front of your chest, not sharp pain, just a gentle opening sensation. As you hold this stretch, focus on your breathing. Take slow breaths in through your nose and long breaths out through your mouth. Every exhale helps your muscles relax a little bit more. This stretch helps your shoulders sit back where they belong instead of being pulled forward all day. For parents, this means better posture while you're holding your baby, less tension in your shoulders and neck, and less fatigue by the end of the day. Hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds and then switch sides. On this video here, I held it a little bit longer. I had some tight chest muscles this day, but it's all good. You can do the stretch multiple times a day, especially after feeding, rocking, or carrying your baby for long periods of time. Small, consistent stretches like this make a big difference. Yo, we are back for exercise number 2. So check this one out, y'all. This one is one of my most favorite releases that you can do for the shoulder. All right, this one is called a posterior shoulder release or a posterior capsule release. There's a lot of junkiness that happens behind the shoulder, and I find working this area here and releasing it unlocks a lot of shoulder mobility. So this exercise here is one of the most underrated tools for new parents. When you hold your baby close to your body, your shoulders have to stabilize that weight constantly. Over time, the muscles in the back of the shoulder can become stiff and guarded, even if you do not notice it right away. So that stiffness can limit how smoothly your shoulders move and create that deep, hard to describe ache that shows up when you reach, lift, or even try to relax. All right, so to do this release, you want to place a lacrosse ball or something similar behind the shoulder, right? And then you're going to lay it right on the ground and lean to the side, and you're going to start to slowly move your arms back and forth. When you find a tender spot, pause there. You don't need to press down too hard because you will feel it. This is a character developer exercise. You will feel it. As you pause in those tight areas, keep breathing. If you hold your breath, your body will tense up. We don't want the body to tense up. We want it to relax. So this exercise here helps release and improves shoulder motion. It reduces tension in the joint and allows your shoulder to move freely while lifting and holding your baby. So for parents, this means less stiffness when you reach into a crib, carry a car seat, or lift your baby up from the floor. Remember, this should feel helpful and not painful. Spend about 60 to 90 seconds on each shoulder. Okay, so now we're going to be working on strengthening the muscles that actually support the shoulders, so that way you can support and carry your baby with no issues. So check this out. You can see I have a towel here, and I rolled it up and I place it in between basically my elbow and my rib cage. I like this because it really helps to turn off the deltoid muscle, which is kind of like the outer upper shoulder muscle, right? I'm not wanting to work on the deltoid. I'm wanting to work on the rotator cuff muscles, and in this case, the internal rotation, the internal rotators of the rotator cuff muscles. So the towel there just helps me to isolate it just a little bit more. So these band exercises might look small, but they are incredibly important. They train the rotator cuff muscles, and this helps keep your shoulder centered and stable. Think of a golf ball that sits on top of a tee. You want that golf ball to be perfectly centered on that tee, all right? You're gonna start by keeping your elbows tucked to the side and keep your posture tall. Let them know that you're tall. So for internal rotation, you're gonna slightly pull it towards your midline, and you're gonna relax and let the band pull you back. Have some good control as you work through this exercise. All right, now we're gonna work on external rotation. For the purposes of this video, I'll just work the opposite arm so that you can see it on camera better, but you get the gist. You're gonna work both sides. Sharon is Karen. But you see here, I got that towel rolled up. This helps me to isolate those shoulder external rotators. I don't wanna rotate, I don't wanna access the deltoids. I wanna get those rotator cuff muscles in the back of that shoulder, all right? So for external rotation, you're gonna gently pull the band outward away from your body. You wanna move slow and with control. These movements help your shoulders handle repeated lifting, holding, and carrying your babies without getting irritated or overworked. As you know, you're on baby's time now. How you feel is out the window. So you got to make sure the shoulders are nice and strong. So for parents, strong shoulder stabilizers means less strain when holding your baby for longer periods of time and more confidence using your arms throughout the day. Aim for doing 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps. And think of these exercises as insurance for your shoulders. A little work now helps prevent bigger problems later. All right, let's look at daily carrying tips. I know you all at home, you have a side that you prefer to hold your little one, and that's fine. but get comfortable using the opposite side. You want to give your main side a break. I like to use my left side when I'm holding my kiddo, but look, I got to switch it up and use the right side as well, okay? Switch arms often. Keep your shoulders relaxed and not shrug. We're not trying to work out in the gym, but we want to keep our arms relaxed, okay? Squeeze your shoulder blades together. We spend so much time in our society doing what? Texting, typing, driving, eating, reaching forward. So let's try to reverse engineer that and reach backwards, squeezing our shoulder blades together. Pop your chest out and be tall. All right, let them know how tall you are. Pop the chest out and be tall. Do a chin tuck and maintain it. When you're chin tucking, that helps to maintain the neck posture and take tension off that particular region, right? And then take breaks when possible. Use a carrier, use a stroller, try something. Well, the exercises before, how often do I need to do them? Well, you don't need to do everything at once. Find time that works best for you to do them. Stretch daily and then work on the strengthening 2 to 3 times a week. What are warning signs? Mild soreness is normal. Pain that lingers or limits movement is not. We're not looking for that, y'all. We're not looking for sharp pain, numbness, or pain that keeps getting worse.
Don't have to hurt just because you are a new parent or a parent that's been in the game for a while. With just a few minutes a day, you can stay strong, comfy, and focus on what truly matters, and that's your baby, which is a huge blessing. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and send this to your friends and family and other parents, aunts, uncles, grandmamas, and grandpops. If you have any questions, send them down below. And also, my question to you all: which shoulder feels the tightest? I'm talking to you parents. Is it the left shoulder or is it the right shoulder? Send it down below in the comments. And I'll see you all for the next one.